Creating an APA reference list. You may have noticed while doing your searching that there's a citation tool in the article databases that will create APA citations for you. Use this tool to generate citations. APA will appear towards the top of the list. Please be warned that these are not always 100% accurate, and oftentimes you will need to make some adjustments to your citations so that they will adhere to APA rules. Additionally, the automatic citation generators sometimes leave out authors if there are multiple names listed, so please be sure that all author names are accounted for. In this case, both names appear in the APA citation. You can copy and paste these citations onto the last page of your APA formatted paper, which will be your reference list. Now that we've inserted our citation into the Word document, we'll need to double check to make sure that it adheres to the APA rules. There may be some formatting errors we'll need to correct. The citation begins with the authors listed last name, comma, first initial, period. Next comes the year of publication in parentheses, also followed by a period. The next element is the title of the article. This should be written in sentence case, which means the first word begins with a capital letter and all subsequent words begin with a lowercase letter. Exceptions to this rule are proper nouns and words that occur immediately after a colon. Next, the title of the journal, which in this case is Cognitive Neuropsychology, should be in italics. The volume number of the journal will also be italicized. That is followed by the issue number in parentheses, a comma, and the page numbers which the article occurs on. The last element of the citation is the DOI, or Digital Object Identifier, which is assigned to most but not all articles that you retrieve from electronic databases. If there is no DOI attached to your article, you do not need to include it in your citation. You'll need to go through these steps for each of the citations you add to your reference list. Once it's complete, we'll finish the formatting. I've now compiled a list of 4 references and checked them for APA formatting errors. We're almost done. Check the font and size and make sure it matches that used in the rest of your paper. We have Times New Roman size 12 here, so nothing will need to be changed. Also, if it is not double-spaced, be sure to do that. You can double space by highlighting the text and taking the keyboard shortcut, Control-2, or using the paragraph menu, and under line spacing, choose double. Finally, we need to add something called the hanging indent. This means that the first line of your citation will be aligned with the left margin, while subsequent lines will be indented 1 tab. There's a shortcut to do this for all of your citations at once. Highlight everything, and on the paragraph drop-down menu, the section that says indentation has an option for special. Here you want to choose hanging and click OK. And as you can see, the second and third lines of text have moved over while the first line remains aligned with the left margin. Once you've applied the hanging indent, you can clearly see the author's names on the left. You'll notice that they're not in any particular order. For APA, your reference list should go in alphabetical order by the last name of the authors. In this case, we would need to move one of these around to make sure that it's in alphabetical order. You can rearrange the entries on your reference list by copying and pasting. Now your reference list is in alphabetical order. The last step is to give your reference page a name. Right above the first reference, center your text and type references. Now you're done.